hand to hearts on the man. I'm drawn to girls that are hurt. Funny how that work. In my weakness I cheat, though I speak sweet. There's no excuse and resentment will breed in distress, cause I keep a mistress. It's my weak flesh I need to resist. Pleasure's a fleeting moment, true love's everlasting. Cheating leaves hearts in torment, Lord I'm asking, keep me strong when I'm faced with carnal thoughts turning me on. This road's long, but it flies by in a flash. On a new day's dawn, I ask forgiveness for the past. I'm bound to be drawn to the dark side, but I'm strong enough to survive. I'm homeward bound, and my faith is found. And with God in my heart, I'll never be alone. And now the purpose of these dark days is known. Cause the greatness of a man's power, is in the measure, it's in the measure of his surrender, The greatness of a man's power, is in the measure, it's in the measure of surrender, I was a repeat offender, so she said return to sender. I crashed and burned, it should have been a fender bender, but she went from being loving and tender to breaking every promise ever made. She's a pretender. I was gone till September. Too long to wait, you said you wait forever. Remember? You said you give me your ring finger. This pain won't go away, it still lingers in the back of my mind and deep in my heart. Still a part wishes to bring her out of the dark. Even though you tore me apart with fiery darts, you can't pierce armor. Still I wish I didn't harm her. I told her the truth from the beginning, cause back then I was scared of my own sinning. I love her so I let her go, knowing I'm not a pretender. And that shows the measure of my surrender. Cause the greatness of a man's power, is in the measure, it's in the measure of his surrender, The greatness of a man's power, is in the measure, it's in the measure of surrender, It's easy to give up on a dream, shout and scream, point and blame me. Look in the mirror, what you see, huh? You call me a cheat, let's be honest, you're worse than me. You're one to speak. You call me compulsive, but your mood changes faster than you pulsed it. You lied, cheated, and broke every promise you ever made me. I save you from living a lie, in return you betray me. I need to let the pain and misery go. Is she screaming my name, missing me? I don't need to know. This a hurt I will always wear on my heart, but I refuse to let it steer me into the dark. Our past is dead and rotten. What she did is not easily forgotten. She left me scarred and alone at the altar, and yet still I forgive her falter. Cause the greatness